the 25th of March 2025, Quadeca Lasky released the first rollout single for his upcoming album VANISHER. The single titled GODSTAINED was released as a part of a music video on Quadeca's YouTube channel and has a total runtime of 3 minutes and 29 seconds. Quadeca revealed on his Twitter that the song had elapsed 1 million streams after only a week, undoubtedly his most successful opening week for a rollout single to date. GODSTAINED follows the main theme of struggling with being away from home and longing for that return. The song and music video depict Quadeca on a sailboat at sea as he stumbles on a bottle floating in the ocean. Quadeca expects there to be a message inside, but instead finds nothing, only his own reflection on the glass. This is used to express the struggle Quadeca is facing as he journeys to sea, missing the place or person that he has left behind.
Fiberglass solution, there's a message on your skin, flicking from the paper, I can read you from within.
Quadeca opens the song by openly describing his feelings and perspective towards the bottle he has found at sea. He expresses his fascination with the printing on the bottle, recognizing that despite it being miles away from home, it still holds up a story, much like Quadeca himself.
I thought you knew something that I never will. GODSTAINED, GODSTAINED.
The bottle Quadeca had found could have held a message within it, something to give the bottle significance and give Quadeca some information or a story that he would have never discovered if not for the bottle. However, the bottle's empty, leaving Quadeca somewhat disappointed. He refers to his expectations as GODSTAINED. GODSTAINED refers to something that has the potential for unlimited wisdom or purpose, meaning Quad hoped this bottle would give him purpose out at sea. Instead, it's left him with the thoughts of what he had just left.
Show me what I'm missing from the land you couldn't stay. I can see your history from 1,000 miles away.
Quadeca still contemplates this bottle's message, asking it to show him its meaning and significance from whatever land it was swept to sea from. Much like himself, Quadeca has been pushed to sea, away from where he was and presumably away from where he wants to be.
I thought you knew something that I should say.
As we find out in the chorus later, Quadeca has left the sea as a relationship he had back where he came from had ended. This adds new meaning to the term GODSTAINED, as it can now be interpreted as Quadeca believing himself and former lover were destined for something greater, only to be pushed away from each other much like the bottle was, remarking that both him and the bottle are one in the same.
I thought you knew, no matter how much I feel like the paper and plastic, I can still find a way to get back to you, cause I thought you knew, coming back home I'll be there, a little bit slower, don't you see that I'll never get over.
The chorus hits, and it allows Quadeca to express his feelings towards himself and towards his past lover. He opens up by remarking that no matter how much he feels like the rubbish and pollution that covers the open sea, he still knows his way back to his lover if their once God-stained fate was to reignite again. Quadeca also remarks that as he travels back home on the sea, he will take longer than usual, due to his reluctance and struggle to leave his relationship behind, openly admitting that he'll never get over his past lover.
Fiberglass affliction, can I pencil in a day? I'll call you by December something, 1998.
Affliction by definition means to harm or cause pain to something. This is used by Quadeca to express how he's realizing that the fiberglass the bottle is made of is harming him despite wanting a story to emerge from it. This is identical to his relationship with his lover. Despite Quadeca believing in its God-stained destiny at first, he's slowly realizing that it was doing more harm to him than he first realized, giving us insight into why he decided to travel back home in the first place.
I thought you knew, but you know everything. thought you knew, I thought you
Quadeca changes the previous refrain by adding the words "it's written on your face." This is to express the realization that Quadeca is experiencing whilst at sea and whilst studying the bottle. Both his relationship and the bottle were opportunities for Quadeca to create a story or learn a God-stained meaning and destiny. However, no matter how much he tries to work through his relationship or study the insignificant bottle, nothing changes, and Quadeca is coming to terms with that.
I've been there and back, you don't even know about that. Talk about one man's trash, you don't even know about that. Stuck me in my tracks, you don't even know about that. Copy in my pack, you don't even know about that. BK, lie, you don't even know about that. Said two white lies, you don't even know about that.
The last verse in the song is Quadeca fully accepting his quest to find his purpose, no longer seeing his journey at sea as a sad goodbye, but as an opportunity to pave his own path. He describes his value for one man's trash, just like the bottle at sea, stating that others won't find that same meaning from something so insignificant. Quadeca also states that copying his path will not lead to the same results. Much like if others wanted to travel at sea, they might not have the same inspired journey that Quadeca has had, and for others to try and pave their own path and find their own God-stained destiny. In summary, God-Stained is a song that reminds us of the importance of recognizing our unique stories, and that no two stories are the same in both journey and in meaning. God-Stained is an excellent song, and really shows Quadeca's improvement with every coming project, and leaves us all burning up and waiting in anticipation for the full VANISHER album to be released. As always, I'm Tristan, and thank you for watching.
I never will. God-stained. Show me what I'm missing from the